Pick a card, tarot card reading. Today's tarot reading, we're looking at, are they likely to break up in this third party situation spread? I've got 3 pick a card tarot card readings for you today. We've got tarot reading number 1, tarot reading number 2, tarot reading number 3. My name's Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I read tarot for you out of the spare bedroom in my house. I've been reading since about 1996. I'm going to talk you through the decks. Then we're going to do a short card selection meditation, and then I will leave the timestamps down in the description for you to jump along to your reading. I open your energy up at the beginning. I close the energy down at the end. So if you start the reading and you don't have time to watch all of it, skip to the end of the video, take your bubble of protection with you. For me, it's just really important to respect the energies of the universe in today's reading. So tarot reading number 1, we've got the Modern Witch Tarot deck. This is what this one looks like. I'm just randomly splitting the deck so that you get a look at the artwork. For pick a card read number 2, we've got the Light Seers Tarot deck. This is what this one looks like. For tarot read number 3, we've got the Ink and Intuition Tarot deck. Just randomly splitting them. Maybe there's a card here that sticks out to you, that's talking to you. I'm trying to open up your intuition for you to find the reading that is here for you today. If there's a particular deck that you find within tarot readings that you watch that talks to you, it may be time to get the deck. All of the decks that I use are listed on my website, which is down below. If you want to check that out, they're all there in one place. I still need to add my oracle cards and my affirmation cards, but all my tarot decks are there, and they're the ones that are the most important to have that discussion with. I have had wonderful discussions with my oldest tarot deck that I've had for over 20 years, 23 years at this point, if not longer than that. I was 19, I'm now 42, you do the math. So this is Hope Tarot Daily. I've started doing zodiac readings on this channel, which if you've been here from the start, you know that I started doing pick a card and zodiac all in one place. So I'm kind of slipped back to doing that because it feels right. It makes me feel good. I did try to put zodiacs onto different channels, but it's a lot managing 13 YouTube channels. I just want to do one. I'm going to try and do daily content for you guys for when you need it. You don't have to watch every single tarot reading that ever pops up, but when you feel that you need a little bit of empowerment, a little bit of guidance, tap into the tarot readers that you trust and take that positive energy so that you can find a pathway forwards for yourself. If you find that tarot reading is just not really doing much for you at the moment, it's probably time to put them away for a little bit. I've had periods in my life, 2 or 3 years, where I have not touched my tarot deck to do a personal reading because I haven't needed it. So it's not something that you need all the time, but they're here for when you do need them. And I love banking up messages from the universe for you guys to collect at the right point. All of my pick a card readings on this channel are timeless readings. My zodiac readings are more current energies, date specific. So that's the way we're going to do things from now on. So let's do a little card selection meditation. If you haven't already been pulled towards a deck, if you like to push all of our air out of our lungs, take a nice normal breath back in again. Imagine we're walking through the most beautiful rainforest. Today we've got a little bit of thunder rumbling in the distance. There's a little bit of lightning, but it's way off into the distance and it's just lighting the sky up. It's looking beautiful. We're feeling at peace. All of our worries is being taken away by this storm that's in the distance. We know it's not coming for us. We know it's sidestepping us. We're walking through the forest. We can see butterflies that have colours that we've never seen before. We can see wildflowers that just look amazing. There's a little footpath and there's a little hut down the bottom of the footpath. It feels inviting. It's beckoning us down there. It's got nice little chairs and a little swing in a tree outside of it. We're just walking our way through. We're looking at everything around us. We're breathing in the air. It smells fresh. It smells new. We feel alive. And as we open our eyes, our energy should be drawn towards the tarot deck that has a reading here for you today. We've got pick a card reading number 1, pick a card reading number 2, pick a card reading number 3. We're also going to be looking at the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck and the Moonology deck as well. And I'm going to do the third party situation with the Morgan Greer deck. I don't even know if I said what the reading is today. We're looking at third party situation. Are they going to split up? That's what we want to know today. That is what we're looking at. So you can use the timestamps below to go to your reading. Personal readings are available from my website. And on my website, I also have a random pull a card page where you can just refresh it and it'll give you a new card. I've got the higher arcana meanings on there. I need to get all the other meanings on there, but every morning when I wake up I just refresh it and I get a new card for the day, and it helps me set my intentions for the day. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Today we're looking at, are they likely to break up? In this third party situation tarot reading, your energy was drawn towards the Modern Witch tarot deck. But first of all, we're going to start with a charm reading. With my charm reading, I like the charms to give you connection to the reading, as well as me giving me insight into your situation, clarification for when the cards come out, and as much little details as it possibly can. So in a circle of protection, I'm going to ask the charms to give you connection to the reader mainly. Okay, so we've got 3 zodiac signs, which is quite fitting with a third party situation. We've got your romance angel here. She's a tiny little baby pink pearl. I'm going to put all of the charms on the table. We have a seashell. If we listen to the seashell, we can hear the ocean. It's a tiny little one. We have a Scorpio. We have a Gemini. So this could be one of your zodiac signs that could feature heavily in one of your birth charts, all of your birth charts. We have a Pisces. So 2 water signs and an air sign. We have a bicycle. Someone's on a journey. Someone likes fitness. Maybe someone's just got one of those exercise bikes. We have an anchor. That may be to do with a tattoo. It may have some other deep personal meaning for you. And we have a bit of paper, and on a bit of paper we have the month May. This may be an important month. It may be when you guys met. It may be one of your birth dates. It may be some other significant event coming up. But we'll see what the cards have to say. So I'm going to start with the Morgan Greer tarot deck. We're going to do a third party connection spread. Then I'm going to move on through the decks that I have on the table. We want to know, are they likely to break up? Where is this third party situation going? What choices do you have? What pathway do you have forward? What's the possible outcomes here, so that you can feel empowered, so that you can make choices which benefit you. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck. We've got rain and thunder here today. So if you hear it rumbling in the background, don't worry. It's not my stomach. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I will close that energy down at the end, so if you run out of time, skip to the end of the reading, take your bubble of protection. I've been drawn towards this one. Down this side is you, down the middle is your person, down the far side is the third party. Then we're going to do all the connecting energy, and I will talk you through the cards. I like to tell you the basic meanings of the cards, and then I'll tell you everything I'm seeing, everything I'm feeling. There may be points when the cards speak directly to you. If that's the case, take it. Sometimes the tarot likes to have a personal conversation that bypasses everybody else in the room, but it's a very clear message. Sometimes it doesn't. So the first layer is about yesterday and before, so past, present and future. Sometimes it tells us a little bit about why you were brought together. Sometimes it tells me a little bit about what has been going on recently. There was a funny noise. I don't know what it was. Anyway, let's keep going. So you've recently had the Hierophant card reversed. This could be what your long-term goal is. It could be you feeling that you want a different kind of connection. The Hierophant card is all about marriage for me, communities, tradition, culture, kind of finding your own community, your own tribe. When it's reversed, it can be about something completely unique that's different, that's against the norm, that's something outside of your tradition, outside of where your family sits or where your roots and ancestors come from. It may just be symbolizing that this is the kind of thing that you want. You want a commitment. You want to be part of something, and you're feeling like you're not quite part of it at the moment, or you have been recently. And it can be also telling me about your long-term dreams and hopes, that you want everything that a marriage should be, but not necessarily with the social approval or the legal documents. It's almost like if you're going to be married, it's going to be the way that you want it. It's going to be blessed within whatever realm you believe in, all of those things. So it's telling me you're a very unique person, but you want that commitment. You want that person that's there for you. Your person recently has had the Six of Pentacles reversed, which is sometimes a shutting down of energy. The Six of Pentacles is meant to be about give and take. When it's reversed, it can be about being a little bit reckless with energies. It can be squandering time. It can also be them kind of closing off a little bit. In between you both recently has been the Six of Rods, which is all about rewards, glory, fame. It's like there's been a nice flow of energy between you both, even though your person hasn't particularly been tapping into it. It's like they can't help it. It's an irresistible thing for them. But you're starting to think about the long term. You want to know a year's time, 10 years time, 5 years time. You want to know what the end game is here. And they may have been avoiding telling it, but the universe is like got this tingly feeling between you both recently. The third party in this recently has had the Seven of Cups reversed, which is unrealistic dreams and desires. They've been quite closed off, and they have the Eight of Swords reversed, the Eight of Swords in between them both, and that's kind of like a closing down of energy. So to me, it's like all of the energy flow's been between you two, but it's got you thinking about, okay, so what's the long term here? What's the long term goal? What do I want? What can I have? It feels good and it feels nice, but you want to know what the long game is. The third party in this has been recently quite shut off. There hasn't really been much flow of an energy, whereas your person recently hasn't been able to avoid you in the nicest way. It's like a magnet. They haven't particularly been seeking it, but they can't help it. They can't resist you. There's not much communication been going on between them and the third party. Even if they live together, it's almost like you can live together and be strangers. And the third party in this hasn't really been thinking about their options, or they've been thinking about it in a way where it's not realistic at all. It's almost like the third party in this has been in a little bubble, in a little make-believe bubble of what they think their relationship is, but if they actually looked at it, it probably isn't what they think it is. But it's like sometimes people do that to comfort themselves, because it's easier to do that than face the reality of what's going on for them. So at the moment, your person has the Four of Cups reversed, which is quite a low energy. They feel a little bit sorry for themselves. I don't know if you've recently given them an ultimatum, or if you've been wanting to talk about, well, what do we do next? Where do we go next? I'm getting a bit bored. I want something new. but they've been feeling quite low. They don't feel particularly empowered at the moment. Again, they still can't help but be drawn towards you with the Emperor between you both at the moment. So the Emperor is really quite direct, they're confident, determined, enthusiastic, and that's the universe placements, keeping that passion there. But for some reason your person's quite low energy at the moment. They don't quite know what to do. You have the Sun reversed. The Sun is a positive card, whatever way up it is. When it's reversed, it's all the good things coming eventually. You know that you've got a future. You know things are going to be okay. You know whether this works out, you're going to be okay. You know if it does work out, you're going to be okay. Whatever happens, you're going to be fine. But it's like you feel there's a bit of a weight. And the weight is connecting within your person's energy, which is quite low at the moment. But the Emperor's keeping you there. The Emperor's keeping you both entangled for the time being. The third party in this at the moment has the Knight of Pentacles reversed, so that they've recognised that there's something wrong within this connection, and they need to take a new approach to fix it. But they're taking their time and deciding what they need to do. But they have like cottoned on that their relationship isn't what they thought it was. In between them both at the moment is the Five of Swords. This may be why your person's feeling a bit sorry for themselves at the moment. The Five of Swords is all about battles, picking your battles wisely. When's it time to walk away? When do you stand and fight? Your person's probably picking up on the energy that the third party here wants to make things better, but they don't quite know how, and things are kind of all up in the air. Your person at the moment feels like they can't make any movements. So if they've been saying to you, I can't yet, they genuinely can't, because there's just things going on over there. It's not particularly good things, but it's like the evolution of the end of something, I think. The third party in the near future has the Page of Swords, which is a broken promise, learning information, things come to the surface. They're going to learn information that's going to make them take a step back, because they're the Knight at the moment. They're going to step back into being the Page. They may not deal with it in the best kind of way, because the Page is quite a young energy. And then they have the Page of Cups between them both, and it's reversed. So it's about a lazy energy. The universe isn't really nurturing this as it moves forward. At the moment, the universe is trying to get both of them to drop the swords and walk away, but the third party in this at the moment is thinking, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to try something new. So they may be like randomly buying like stuff for the house, or changing their hair, or changing how they look, or insisting that they go on date nights, or trying to keep at the moment the third party is trying to do things, but as that goes on, I think they're just going to give up. At that point, your person has the Nine of Cups reversed, which is a little bit superficial and a little bit fake. Their happiness and satisfaction comes from within. They've been looking at the surface level, or they're trying to keep things on the surface level, because they're kind of going through it at the moment. They're feeling quite down, but it's a situation they've brought on themselves. So they may try and like push things out so that it's only like surface deep for a little bit. They don't want to deep dive those feelings for a while, because they just need to cut off. It may be them cutting off from them. You have the Seven of Swords reversed, which is about being a little bit timid, a little bit indecisive. You'll be aware that all of this is breaking down over here, and you'll be thinking, okay, so what do I do? Do I wait it out? Do I take action? Do I need to do something? The most important thing you can do is protect yourself. Trust your own instincts. Don't do a knee-jerk reaction to anything. If your person pulls away for a little bit, just give them a little bit of time to come back in again. But we'll see if they're likely to come back in again. The Strength card is all about misdirected energy. When it's reversed, it can be about the fear of the unknown, ignoring the instincts. If you trust your instincts on this, you're going to be okay. So I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck, because I want to know, I'm going to do a 9-card spread, because I want to know what's going to happen after the immediate future, what choices are there for you? What pathways forward are there for you? Personal readings are available from my website, which is linked in the description. So you're going to be having your Seven of Swords reversed moment. I want to know, like, what does that mean for you? And I want to know what the Nine of Cups mean. Because I think your person's going to shut off for a bit. But they're going to have to shut off their feelings for a bit. Because they need to deal with what's going on. And the universe is going to keep your energy quite low between you both for a little bit as well. So I want to know further future than that. Drawn towards this one. Are they likely to break up? Yeah, I think they probably are. The Four of Swords is quiet time between you both. And then the Seven of Pentacles is reaping what you sow. Planting new seeds, waiting for it. I see a big wait here. The Emperor has come back in again. The Passion comes back in. It's not going to be immediate, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I do think the third party is going to be leaving, or your person's going to be leaving them. At the moment, the third party's trying to figure it out, but they're going to learn information. I would advise that information doesn't come from you. It's something natural that happens, that makes them make choices. We have the Eight of Wands reversed, which is slow moving messages. We have the Two of Cups reversed, which is about a misunderstanding. And we have the Page of Cups reversed, which is up here for them. You may take your person's quiet time the wrong way. They may genuinely be trying to sort things out and you take it as a rejection on your part. The Eight of Wands reversed is about delays, messages taking a while to get through. You could read that the wrong way. You could overthink it. You could think, oh, this is never going to happen then. They're not my person. But then we have the Page of Cups there, which is the energy they're having to deal with up here. So it's like that's why those things are taking time. As we move forward, we have the Eight of Swords, which was over here, which is them two finally shutting off. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. They're going to come back towards you eventually. It's going to take them a little bit of time. Their energy with the third party needs to be not completely like dissolved, but there needs those restrictions to be put in. Your person's going to have to put boundaries in with this person, and then they're going to come towards you. They're going to come and claim the Queen of Cups. Part of you is going to say, yeah, but I thought you'd given up on us. They're not going to give up on you. They just need that time, especially with how low their energy is at the moment. They need time to figure it out, but you're going to kind of take it as a rejection. Don't take it as a rejection. Remember, they're going to have the Nine of Cups reversed for a little bit, which is superficial and fake. So if there's things going on social media, they may be like not telling the people around them that these two have broken up straight away. There may be family that need telling first. So you may take things the wrong way for a little bit, but this person's going to come back in again. Not everyone's going to be happy about it. With the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, it's about family conflict. People having a little bit of a problem with it, which is understandable, but just be aware of that. But they love you. They want to be connected with you. They can't help it. You make them feel like the Emperor. You make them feel passionate. You make them feel like determined to be with you. You ignite them with fire. You make them feel amazing. You've got the Sun at the moment, which is your eventual happiness. I think you could potentially have a nice relationship with this person. It's just going to take a while to sort out what's going on, which makes sense. So I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. There's just a lot. There needs to be boundaries put in place, and your person's going to have to put boundaries in around your relationship. So because people are going to have a problem with it, so your person's going to have to protect you quite a bit, energy wise, not like physically, but put boundaries in place. What's acceptable, what's not acceptable. People are going to have a moan about it, of course they are, especially if at the moment your person is posting positive messages about their relationship on social media. It's going to be quite a shock to people. The light, you make each other feel alive. financial and material changes. There's a lot that has to go on. Fulfillment of wishes. Yeah, this is going to go in a very nice way. I think if it's what you want, stick with it. Try and not read things in the wrong way. Try not to overthink things. Let this play out. There's nothing that you can do to speed it up. If you do anything to speed it up, it's just going to give people even more reason not to approve of your connection, which you don't want. It's almost like just sit and wait, sit in the background and wait. The Seven of Swords is there. It's about you like being invisible on the outskirts, trusting your instincts and doing what is right for you to protect yourself so that you don't get dragged into the mayhem. So I'm going to split the Moonology deck into 4, see what the moon has to say about this whole situation. Nothing will come of this situation, and that's what's going on for the third party and them at the moment. But you're going to get that feeling of this isn't going anywhere. This is not going anywhere. It may just take a little bit of time to figure out, and there may be a little bit of silence between you both, and you're just going to get that feeling like it's not going anywhere. And that's because your person at the moment's energy is so low. Like they're feeling very sorry for themselves. Hold your vision if it's what you want. The answers you need are coming. It's going to take a little bit of time. That's also a Gemini, which is on the table. It's time to release negativity, and we have a personal issue reaches resolution. You know, what will be will be. This whole thing over this side is coming to an end. Are they going to break up? Yeah, it's just taking a little bit of time. They've got quite a lot of stuff they need to sort out. Your person's really low energy at the moment. It's up to you if you wait for them or not. It's up to you if you want to be with them or not. Try not to take their silence in a negative way, which is really hard. But, you know, if this is what you want, ride it out. Put a set time on it. Say, right, I'm going to give it 3 months. I'm going to give it a month. I'm going to give it 6. I nearly said 6 years. Don't give it 6 years. Like, give it a time frame. Think, okay, so the ending of this relationship, realistically, how long would it take? And put a time limit on it and revisit it at that point and say, right, so where are we? And then make your decisions then. So I hope this reading's helped in some way. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. My angels can take me on to my next reading. If you've made it to this point, I think you're amazing, and I will see you very soon. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Are they likely to break up? Where is this third party situation going? Your energy was drawn towards the Light Seers tarot deck. Going to put that out of the way for the moment. If you've been here before, if you've watched my pick a card readings before, you know that I like to start with a charm connection. I want the charms to give you connection to the reading, me insight into your situation and clarification for when the cards come out. So in a circle of protection, we're going to ask the charms to do all of those things for us today. Okay, so we got quite a lot out. We may be here for some time. I don't know why I'm singing. I feel quite happy today. We've had thunder and rain, and it's just that summer storm. It feels nice. We have a hospital. Maybe one of you works in a hospital. Maybe it's an institution within the community. We have a jingly bell. Someone's got plenty to say. We have a cross, which is all about faith, spirituality, doing what is right for you, finding a path that makes you feel good, that sits with your spirit. We have a classical angel here, guardian angel watching over us, which is nice. Angels are always welcome. We have a star, someone's guiding. So far, all of the charms are silver. We have a bicycle. Maybe someone was on a bike and ended up in hospital. I don't know. Just don't. I'm not putting that out. I'm taking that back. Taking that back. Oh dear. We have an apple. This reminds me of Snow White. We have an apple with a little leaf on it. Again, it's silver. And we have a key. I love silver. Silver's quite a protective metal, precious metal. We have a key with a heart on. And the only charm that's a different colour is a green leaf, which has come off a tree. All about growth. Disconnect, maybe a little bit disconnect going on here at the moment. We've got the apple, which are the fruits. We've got your spirituality, we've got a hospital, we've got the key. We've got loads of letters, so I'm going to start with a Y. So this could be a yes, it could be the word Y, it can be an initial, but then we have the N as well, which can be no. So if you're looking for a direct answer, we've not got that yet. It could be someone's initial. We have a P. We have a F and a C, and I don't know why the F and the C are making me think of a football club. And we have a K. So write all the letters down. They may create some kind of initial. I don't know why New York is in my head either. Okay, so my brain's just going. And KP over here, I don't know if it's still a brand, but in the UK, KP used to be crisps. I don't know why all of these are just jumping out at me right now, but that's just where my brain's going. Yeah, KP. I think they still do nuts. Like they're a savoury snack brand, or they used to be. So we're doing a third-party connection spread. We want to know if they're likely to break up. We want to know what's going on. I'm going to lay the cards out. I'll talk you through the cards. I'll tell you the basic meanings. And I'll tell you everything I'm seeing, everything I'm feeling. But because I tell you the basic meanings of the cards, there may be a point where the cards just have a direct message for you that bypasses everybody else in the room. Take it, claim it, and it's really nice to have a direct conversation with a tarot deck. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. So are they going to break up? Where's your way forward? We want your way forward, don't we? We want to know what choices that you have, pathway forward for you. We want to make you feel empowered, give you your options, your choices, so that you can make positive decisions for yourself. Is it worth waiting? Is it worth walking away? All of these things. We want to know all of these things. If we get an overview of this situation, you kind of know what to do that's best for you. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I've had so much caffeine. I was about to say it's Saturday morning. It's not. It's Friday. My energy's all over the place. It wasn't in the reading that I'd just done. So I don't know if I'm picking up on your energy. I don't know if one of you's like really high energy. Maybe that's why there's a bicycle there. Like they're just burning off energy all the time. I'm feeling a little bit hyped. Not going to lie. I don't know where it's come from. I don't normally. At the end, I will wrap you in a bubble of protection. If you run out of time, go to the end of the read and take your bubble of protection. For me, opening and closing of energy is really important and very respectful. Down this side is you, down this side, down the middle is your person, down the far side is the third party. Then we're going to do all the connecting energies. We are 5 minutes into the reading and the first card is on the table. We may be here for a while. It's because of all the charms that come out and my caffeine's just rattling around. So, I think you're getting a little bit restless with this. Are they likely to break up? I think so. Whatever happens, the third party in this is going to become single. I'm going to tell you that now. They're going to become single. Does that mean that you two are likely to get together? Not too sure, but the third party in this is going to become single. Because in the near future, they have the 9 of Pentacles. It's a very independent, single life. I got my money, I'm paying my bills, I'm doing my own thing. I don't need anyone else to make me happy. That kind of independence at the moment. This reading's kind of all over the place, but I'm just getting this download of information. We have the Queen of Cups for them at the moment, whether they're male or female. Their emotions are all over the place because it's reversed. The third party's not having a good time. For whatever reason, there is someone holding these two together at the moment. I don't know if it's children, family, a friend, kind of trying to keep this connection together with the Queen of Rods. Someone's parent, someone's sister. There's someone around trying to reassure the third party in this that everything's okay. It's not. They've got the facts wrong. Whoever it is that's trying to talk the third party into staying, they don't know all of the information, so they're giving advice based on things that they don't know, which isn't good for the third party, because the third party knows there's something majorly wrong within this. I think for a while this third party's been wanting to leave anyway. Yeah, there's someone holding them together. I don't know if they've got kids together. I don't know if they've got business together. It's like something keeps trying to talk the third party to stay. I don't think it's your person trying to get them to stay either. Not particularly. Your person might be saying to them, well, we could start again, but the third party don't want to know. Are they going to break up? I do think they're going to break up. I do. Yeah. In the recent... Right, so I'm going to start the reading from... The first line is about the recent past. They've recently had the Ten of Cups between them both, which is reversed, which is unhappiness, storminess. This connection hasn't been going anywhere for a while. So if this person's been telling you that, that's true. Sometimes people say that and it's not true. But this connection's kind of been hitting a dead end for a while. The King of Swords is here for the third party recently. It's almost like they've had enough. They're taking that assertive energy. They may have recently split up, and then the Queen of Rods convinced the third party to go back. And they shouldn't have. Because the Queen of Rods doesn't know everything. In the recent past, your person's had the Page of Cups reversed, which is a very lazy energy. The energy's kind of being all over the place. They're normally quite creative. They're normally quite engaging with their emotions. They've probably been shut off for a bit. You've been trying to make partnership plans with this person for a while. This Two of Rods or the Two of Wands is all about you making future plans that are good for you, trying to decide where you fit within this. In between you both recently has been the Seven of Cups reversed, which is any plans that you've recently made together have been a bit unrealistic. All the dreams and desires, it's almost like it's been up in a cloud somewhere, and you're wanting to bring it down into real life. But because you've been pushing for that, I think your person pulled away a bit emotionally, a little bit of emotional disconnect. The person at the moment has the Ace of Pentacles. They're wanting a new start. It's not quite the new start yet, but they're having them ideas now with the awareness and focus of they want a different direction in life. They want something new. They may be trying to offer the third party like we could start again, but I think it's quite empty. They don't really mean it. They're just like they want something new, but they don't quite know what it is at the moment. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is laws of attraction, good fortune, the opening up of new energy, the closing down of energy. This is one of my favourite Wheel of Fortune cards. It has the two people celebrating on top, but one person's getting kicked out. So it's like things are genuinely shifting for you at the moment. You're stepping into your power, and you're stepping into your this is what I want, this is where I'm going. They're either going to get on board and be part of my real life, or I'm moving forward. They can't just keep dropping in, the dreams and the desires. It needs to become real life now. It needs to become the building of a foundation rather than kind of up in fantasy land, if that makes sense. you're ready. You're ready to move forward, and you're ready and willing to close a door on them if you have to. You don't particularly want to. There may be something that happens over the next couple of weeks. It's a chance encounter for you that gives you a moment of clarity of what you want. Pretty much like the third party in this. It's almost like the third party is going to have that moment of, I now know what I want, and it's not this. If your person's not careful, they're going to end up on their own, and they don't want to be on their own. How long do you wait? In between you both at the moment is the memories of love with the Six of Cups, and it's a connecting energy. Like, you're still in it, you're still feeling it. You have all these feelings for one another that feel nice and comforting, and the energy is still there at the moment, but it's almost like you're taking a little bit of a step back, and you're looking at like two different doors. Which one are you going to walk through? Or which one is your person going to walk through? You really want them to come towards you, but part of you's kind of thinking, I'm not sure that they will. So as we move to the future, your person has the Ace of Cups reversed, which is emotional anxiety. It can be closing off of feelings. The third party is going to become single. The Five of Cups is in between them both, which is having to learn from the past. Both of them need to learn from this mess of a relationship. The Queen of Rods also needs to learn that they shouldn't interfere with things that they don't have all of the information about. In between you both is the Three of Swords reversed, which is about a prolonged kind of pain. But you have the King of Rods. So whether you're male or female, the King of Rods is like you stepping into your energy, you stepping into the direction that you want to go in, you making plans for yourself. Down here, you were willing to make plans with this person, but up here, it's feeling like you want to make plans for you. And it's almost like you want to make plans for you. And if this person wants to join you, fair enough, but you're going to do it anyway. You're not waiting for them. They can tag along, they can be part of it, but it's their choice. The King of Rods is very self-made, very self-reliant. They have all of the ideas. They're a little bit of fire. They get their feelings back. This person, you've been wanting to make plans with them, but it's almost like you're now recognizing that, why should I hold my life up just because they're not kind of making any movement? So I'm going to do a 9-card spread because we know the third party's off going. So I want to know, like, is it a short-term little bit of heartbreak between you both? Is the King of Rods someone new for you? Is it your energy? I want to know, like, further future. I think as your person starts realising that, I think it's going to take a little bit for your person to realise they've lost both. If they're not careful, they're going to end up on their own, and they don't want to be on their own. And that's the problem, isn't it? They've picked two very independent people. You and a third party are very independent people. And I don't think either of you want the nonsense. So we're going to do a 9-card spread, see what comes out as you move forward. Personal readings are available from my website. It's in the description down below. Don't think you need it though. Especially if the charms mean something. There's a saying in the UK, get on your bike. It's like, get on your bike means go away. Go away. Yeah, maybe that's what the bike charm is. It's almost like both of you were going, yeah, go away. But we'll see. Because they're going to have to go through a little bit of emotional anxiety as the third party leaves. And also you're regaining your strength. So we have the Chariot. We have the Hermit reversed. We have the Lovers. So that's the thing, isn't it? It's like you're taking control. And your person's just in the middle, like disconnecting. The Chariot is all about your resilience, driving force, moving forward. You want movement, and you're ready for movement. And you want You want to be with someone that makes you feel loved, ignites that passion in you, but you can't do it if this person disconnects. You can't do it. So the Five of Pentacles reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person's going to end up very much on their own if they're not careful. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Let's see what else comes out. The Eight of Swords reversed. The Fool reversed. And the Four of Swords. This person's going to end up on their own. They're not even a third party. Your person's going to end up on their own if they're not careful. If they don't start talking and they don't start participating, you're going to have an awakening of what you want. That's what you want, and you want someone that makes you feel like that in real life. It can't just be about, making plans. It needs to actually happen, especially with the Ace of Wands. You have the awareness, like you are coming out as the Wands here. Maybe it's your interference that's over there. But you're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your path. You're leading it. And it's almost like you're going and you don't really care if they come or not. Well, you do, but it's like, it's their choice, isn't it? You've got things to do. It's up to you. It's up to them if they join you. And whatever happens, you're going to be fine. You've got the Four of Swords, which is your quiet contemplation. The Eight of Swords reversed, which is them kind of feeling trapped. And I don't know why they're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped probably because of the situation they've created for themselves. The Fool reversed is a lack of commitment on their part, being a little bit foolish. This person's going to end up on their own if they're not careful. And you deserve someone that makes you feel amazing, that makes you feel like you're going somewhere. You deserve someone who feeds you, your soul, and makes you feel happy and content and adored and part of it. You need someone who's walking with you, not someone who's going, yeah, I will, maybe. Maybe it's you that's going to disconnect from them. Are they going to break up? They are. I think you and the third party are on very similar paths. The Five of Pentacles reversed is you kind of walking away. And the King of Pentacles reversed is them not being particularly happy about it. But they don't really do anything about it. They're not going to take action to stop anyone. They may even do that thing of, I don't know why I'm on my own. I don't know why everyone's left me. It's the choices that they've made. So I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. See what the oracles have to say. I want you to know that you're going to be perfectly okay. You've got the Wheel of Fortune at the moment. I think your pivotal point is right at this moment. Within the next couple of weeks. For what is for you. It's like your moment of empowerment. Movement, choices and decisions. You're the one making the choices. And you're going to move on. And you're going to be happy about it. Rejoice and celebration. It's almost like there's going to be a weight lifted. The weight lifted for you. And it's going to be you deciding what doors you walk through. You've given this person opportunities to be part of it. I do think they're going to be suddenly realising they don't have anyone. And it's their own fault. It's their own fault. But it's going to give you a sense of personal freedom. It's going to give the third party a sense of personal freedom. I think that you and the third party are very strong people. You are good enough. Absolutely you are. A fiery climax approaches. You're gaining your fire. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah. If this person isn't going to be part of it, then bring love into the situation. Find your love. Confidence is your key to success. Regain your confidence, especially if recently your confidence been all over the place. Keep going in the direction that you're going. If this person's meant to be following along with you, they will. Don't let them hold you up any longer. Don't give them too much more of your time. If They want to suddenly sit in a field and think, why am I here on my own? Let them have that. You've got important things to be doing in life. The third party's got important things to be doing in life. I don't know what your person's doing. They're just in this thing that they've created themselves. It's almost like they do things and don't realise it's them that caused it. Yeah, they don't really have much self-awareness at all. You're going to find your love. You're going to find your passion. You're going to find the thing that puts fire back in you. You're going to find someone who is worthy of you. You're going to do good things with your time. You're going to get moving. So I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels take you on your way. If you've made it to this point, I think you're absolutely amazing. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Today we're looking at, are they likely to break up? What's going on within this third party situation? Your energy was drawn towards the Ink and Intuition Tarot deck. I'm going to put that out of the way for the moment. We're going to start with a charm connection. If you've been here before, you know that I like the charms to give you connection to the reading and me insight into your situation, clarification for when the cards come out. We want to find a pathway forward for you within your situation. We want to find what's likely to happen and what choices do you have. So in a circle of protection, I'm going to ask the charms to give you connection to the reading. Okay, let's have a look. We have a pencil. A little silver pencil. It's really quite cute. Yeah. One of you may like drawing. We have your classical guardian angel here. Really nice to see. We have a special teacher and drawing lessons here maybe. We have a cherry, whatever that means for you. We have a tree that's had the trunk and the branches taken out, so it's just the outside of the tree, the negative space. The tree of life. We have a W, but it also looks like an M, but we're going to claim it as a W. We have a K. We have a star, a guiding star. We have a little golden bell. The little golden bells don't make any noise, but they remind me of wedding bells. And we have a dolphin, quite a spiritual mammal. They have really nice social structures. Yeah, my brain's just gone really tranquil. So we're going to be looking at the Morgan Greer deck. I'm going to do a third party situation spread. I want to find pathways forward for you, what choices that you have, likely outcomes to help you find your empowerment. Got a pencil here. Someone could be going back to the drawing board. We have the negative space. One of you may be into art, like one of the drawing lessons that you have when you go through art education is drawing negative spaces. Maybe one of you is focusing on the negative and not the positive. We have cherries. I remember like back in the MySpace days when cherries were everywhere. Yes, I'm that old. I used to love coding on MySpace. I used to love design and all the backgrounds. Uploading the code for other people to use. What is my brain doing? Maybe it's something you connect with. Online, like graphic design. Yeah. Anyway, what is going on within this connection? What choices do you have? I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so that we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind, being drawn towards this one. At the end, I will wrap you in a bubble of protection. If you run out of time, just skip to the end of the reading and take your bubble of protection. For me, opening and closing of energy is really important. So this side is you, down the middle is your person, down the far side is the third party. Then we're going to look at the connecting energy. So I'm going to lay them all out. I will tell you the basic meanings of the cards, and then I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm seeing. There may be a point where the cards speak directly to you. Take it, claim it. It's wonderful when the cards have a direct conversation. So, what is going on here then? Yeah. So the first layer is past, present and future, basically. So what's recently been happening? Why have you been brought together? You've been on a learning curve anyway. There's things in the past that you've had to let go of. You've had to find the hope in life. You've been on quite a learning journey within connections. This may be something that's been going on for a while. Your person's recently had the Five of Pentacles, which is a walking away of something, or them being down on their luck in some kind of way. It can be a humbling moment for them. Sometimes people get drawn to other people when they hit rock bottom. If someone has recently hit rock bottom, no one can help them. They need to help themselves. You can't do too much for someone, it takes their power away. In between, you both has recently been the Hanged Man reversed, which is a element of limbo, things being quite stuck. A sacrifice needs to be made to move forward, but no one's been willing to make it. It's almost like this has been suspended in air. I don't know if you've had a period of not really communicating, or this is just something that's been going on for a while, and your person may have been saying, I can't do anything because I don't have the money, I don't have the job, I don't have all of this. They genuinely don't. They may have issues within life that they need to deal with before they can really commit to anybody. The third party in this hasn't been particularly connected with them recently. They may have learned information that's kind of changed their mind about this connection, but for whatever reason the universe has been kind of trying to keep it together a bit. With the Judgment card, it's all about like forgiveness, changes, decisions being made, surrendering. The third party, this may be quite a messy thing, you know. The third party may have recently learnt something, and your person's been, they need to either forgive them, or it's been the last chance. I don't know if there's a gambling problem, I don't know if there's a substance problem, I don't know if it's just a lack of commitment problem with your person, but it's kind of a mess. They've recently not had their life together at all. Yeah. So at the moment, your person has the Four of Pentacles. Their needs are being met. They're in a they've had to take a step back from everything, but they feel much more grounded. They feel like they're at the beginning of a new phase of their life. The third party's had enough. They're the hermit at the moment. They've disconnected. They're having to look within. The Lovers reversed is for them at the moment. Frustration, sometimes infidelity, making the wrong choices, the parting of ways. But your person's happy about it. It's almost like they need to hit rock bottom to start building themselves back up again. And it's their actions that have like made them hit rock bottom. So they're kind of going through that period of facing the wrong choices they've made in life. In between you both at the moment is misdirected effort, the fear of the unknown, and ignoring your instincts. You're kind of still waiting for them and hoping they're going to come back in again, but you're not quite sure about it. The Knight of Cups reversed. You really want them to love you, but you kind of feel that there's a massive block in the way. You're kind of feeling like it might never happen. Feeling really disheartened within this. Do you think it's something that's been going on for a long way? Especially when we are connected with someone and we know they're going through a really hard time. How much time do you give that person to sort things out? You know, It's a lot. It's a lot. Whatever's going on here is a lot. Your person's moving on to the Ace of Cups reversed, which is anxiety and unhappiness, not really having control over their emotions. So even though at the moment they're starting to build their blocks again, if whatever their issues are fueled by negative emotions, they may have a relapse in some kind of way, which isn't good. The third party in this is lacking courage within this connection. The Seven of Wands reversed, which is feeling like they missed opportunities to fix it. In between them both is kind of serious problems with the Five of Wands reversed, which is kind of competitions, challenges, but it's mainly like arguments. Then they're not getting on. The third party in this is kind of going to be feeling like, I can't take any more of this. I just don't want it anymore. And it's all to do with the emotional upset that your person goes through. It's really toxic. Over here is really toxic. If you've been wanting this person to come towards you, there's a reason why the universe has been stopping it. There's very much a very good reason why the universe has been trying to keep you out of it. The universe doesn't want you to have the toxic thing that's over here. And I'm not sure that your person can have a stable thing with anyone. Because it's almost like the moment the emotions come in, they step back, they crumble, they don't do very well at all. I don't know what kind of childhood they had or anything, but I don't think they ever really learnt to deal with their emotions in any kind of way, or they kind of self-medicate or mask or things. Yeah. At that point, like, you have the Two of Pentacles between you both, which could be the opening up of communication, a juggling, resourcefulness, a balancing act. The universe wants to give you a choice. Do you want this or do you not want it? And if you want it, be careful what you want. You know, we can wish for something. We can really wish for it. And the universe knows the bigger picture. It just does. And so on the surface, we look at something and we think, yeah, no, that's totally what I want. But the universe will know something that you don't know. So the more that you wish for it and the more that the universe tries to stop you, you can override it by keep going towards it. And then the universe will finally give way and go, well, I tried to warn you. You're not listening to me. Now I'm going to show you why you didn't want it. And it's kind of feeling like that. It's feeling like that. The universe is like, keep telling you, this person's not good for you. This isn't good for you. This isn't who you're meant to be with. And sometimes the universe will just give way and go, right, okay, you're not taking the clues that I'm giving you. At that point, you have the Nine of Wands or the Nine of Rods, and it's about your inner strength, your resourcefulness, and you being ready. It could be you being ready to move away from this and have a fresh start. This could be a whole learning lesson for you. I do think this is a connection that's just been going on and off for quite a while. And it's because the universe keeps saying, no, 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 no. And you're like, yeah, but I want it. You know, sometimes in those situations, I think, what is it that the universe knows? What is it that the universe knows could happen if you two get together? You know, because you only know what this person wants you to know. You don't know all of it. I'm going to do a 9-card spread because I want another layer of information for this. I'm getting a massive headache. Like, this person... You need to start listening to your guardian angel, you know, the negative space. Like, there's bits that you don't know. You don't know the structure. You see the bits that they want you to see. And it's not even you only seeing the good. They're only showing you what they want you to see. There's things that you don't know. Whether it's actual things or events to come. But the universe is trying to keep you apart. I'd take it and I'd run, you know. I'd go, right, okay, I've got that warning. I'm off. And it'll be a year, 2 years, 5 years where you learn something, or something has happened in this person's life and you think, okay, I'm glad that the universe didn't let me manifest that. You know, Seven of Wands reversed is, yeah, lack of courage, lost opportunities, Hierophant reversed, Two of Wands reversed, partnership problems. This is a whole mess. Their connection's a whole mess. Got the Seven of Wands, and they're both reversed, so it's their connection. For whatever reason, the universe wants them to be forever connected. Maybe they have a past life connection. Maybe there's things they have to work through. The Two of Wands reversed is all about partnership problems. They can't figure it out. If you're looking for marriage, it isn't within this situation at all. And if a marriage type relationship is something that you want, it's not here for you. It's just not. The Wheel of Fortune's trying to turn. The Three of Wands is trying to put you on a different path. The Three of Wands is you gaining knowledge to make plans for you and you to start your journey. And then the Five of Cups, learning from your past again. This is like, leave this behind and keep moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune's turning for you at the moment. It's bringing closure in for you, but you have to want it and you have to accept it. The Five of Cups, you know, it's all about loss, regret, new hope. There's always things coming that are better. The longer you stay connected in this, the longer it's going to take. For your own well-being, like, do what is good for you. Genuinely do what is good for you. Tower is your moment of liberation. The Tower for me is a positive card. It's about that moment of liberation where you take your foundations, you smash them, and then you build brand new foundations that are more beneficial for you, but it gives you that chance to push out anything negative. It's that moment of being set free, that moment of like when the bird cage opens and off you fly, you know, and it's gone on the Wheel of Fortune. The universe is trying to put you on a different path. Get on that different path because there's better things for you. The Justice card reversed. It's going to feel like there's been an injustice here. You're still going to feel like, yeah, but we should have been together. No, you need to push it out of your head. Like, you don't know the toxicity of that connection over there, you know. And I don't want that for you. You deserve so much better than that. The Two of Cups reversed is you finally disconnecting from this connection. Yeah, you're not gonna be too happy about it. So I'm gonna pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It just feels like a really heavy mess, a big old heavy mess, and it's just time for you to put yourself at the top of your list. Your happiness is not from this person. Your happiness is from you and what's to come in your future. And there's things in your future that you haven't seen yet, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about chance encounters, fate, things waiting to come in, but they can't come in because you're manifesting this person that you don't know all about. The universe does. The universe does. I'm going to split the deck into 4. Drawn towards this one. Yeah, your firm foundation. Don't let anyone rock it. Discontent and boredom. Mental conflict. There's some kind of strange sense of loyalty you've got towards this person. I don't know if they're just that kind of manipulative person that, you know, their life crumbles. They make it everyone else's responsibility. So then you're the bad person if you walk away from them, even though it's their fault. Their life crumbled. You're not a bad person from walking away. Heartache and loss. Disruption. Accelerated motion. Once you disconnect, once you actually go, yeah, you don't have any power over me anymore, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn and things are going to move quite quickly for you in your life path. And you're ready for it because you have the Nine of Wands. I'm going to pull from the Moonology Oracle deck and have a look. It's almost like this has been going on so long that when you finally, your brain just goes, okay, you shift and good things start coming fast, you know. Let these two have each other. I don't know if they're going to stay together or not. If they do, it's going to carry on being as toxic as what it is. It's like an in and out thing. I'm not even going to say they deserve each other, but for whatever reason, the third party is stuck in it. For whatever reason, maybe they kind of get something out of it in that kind of way. I don't know. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself. The energy is gaining momentum. It's kind of feeling like that volcano. You've kind of been giving them the benefit of the doubt because for whatever reason they've sold to you that they are your person. They're not. It's beneficial for them to make you think that though. Take time to breathe out. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's time for you to start moving forward, you know. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Show the world the real you. Your energy is going to come flooding back in, probably around the next to the full moon. So all these 3 cards are all about the full moon. Start manifesting things that benefit you. Start opening and having that awareness of listening to the signs that the universe is telling you. If the universe is making it impossible for you to be with someone, there's a really good reason. If you keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, the universe will give way and say, right, okay, I'll show you why this was a bad idea. You don't want it to do that. You don't want it to do that. I want you to make positive choices that are for you. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to let go. I want you to move forward. I want you to have the life that you should have, which should be happy and content and wonderful. I want you to have your moment of liberation. So I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. My angels can take me on to my next reading. If you've made it to this point, I think you're amazing, and I will see you soon.